Truly enjoyed the Garfield seminar. I learned quite a bit of things that I didn't know even existed prior to today.
I would recommend it highly.
Brad is very knowledgeable. I was actually very impressed with how much he knew the law while talking about the banking industry. Having worked previously in the banking industry and subprime credit card, I was familiar with TILA and other things and the banking laws, and he was very knowledgeable on things that many attorneys don't know about in my experience.
I am a paralegal and a recovering mortgage broker, and I attended the seminar today, Neil Garfield's seminar. I was very impressed. I traveled 3 hours from San Diego to get here, and it was an amazing seminar full of information.
What's helpful also is having seen Neil live explain his articles and the securitization process, because reading it on paper tends to be a little boring, but if you have flashes of PowerPoint slides and everything up in your eyes, it's easier to understand. Brad Kaiser's been a tremendous resource as well. Having the background in the industry, coming from the insider's point of view, it's been really helpful rather than just full of law. And the fact that he understands the law, especially with RESPA and TILA, puts it forward for us in bits and pieces where we can understand. It makes it easier for us to communicate to our clients what they're going to go through.
Just want to let you know that what Neil Garfield does works, and I am living proof that it has worked, and I have saved a house and a person in their house. So please get in touch with him through his website.
The thing that intrigued me the most was the securitization process that's occurred in the last decade. I was completely unaware of it and didn't realize probably even my own loan was illegal.
I can tell you what I've learned today, in addition to what I already knew, is extremely powerful. So I'm really jazzed about being able to go back to San Diego and help people who are in distress, and looking forward to working and building a great relationship with Neil and Brad in the future.
I knew a little bit about it beforehand, but I didn't realize all the ins and outs. I also learned more about some of the potential claims that people have against lenders and others.
Well, the rescission process I had heard about, and it was fascinating to learn about that. It was fascinating to learn about probably that global map that actually, Brad, you discussed on the investor already having been paid and all the different layers that it goes through. That was new to me.
I've been practicing law for about 13 years, primarily real estate, title insurance, landlord-tenant, and had recently launched back into foreclosure defense, and was just using this as an opportunity to jumpstart my learning curve. What I found very useful today was the detailed explanation of the securitization process and how the securitization process has affected the mortgage industry and the meltdown in our economy right now, and how we can use these strategies that were given to us today to assist our clients and bring about change, not only in their lives but in our society as well, in order to stop these harmful processes and these predatory lending, and assist our clients in getting back their properties.
Well, to put it simply, Neil Garfield is in this for the right reasons. He's got the right mindset. He's in it not for a buck, which is huge, because he recognizes the need for the attorney profession as a service, something that I think a lot of attorneys tend to forget. He's genuine. He is more than willing to help. And again, I mean, the main thing that you realize is that he is willing to help and genuine.
It's so enjoyable to help people who are in fact in distress, and when you find out the power of the law that's already on the books, and just with a little bit of knowledge what you can do to help the people in distress, that's a thing for me personally that's been so gratifying.
And I feel comfortable now. We're going to go forward, we're going to take these cases to federal court, and we're going to continue to seek damages and protect these people's homes. But I have to say, having been named or identified on the blog brought in clients that I never would have been able to come into contact with. And I have driven 3 hours in every direction around my office to assist people with stopping foreclosures and stopping evictions. And the success we had has been, it's been so mind-boggling. We've only been afraid that it's going to stop.
And I'm really grateful that I found Neil Garfield on the internet with his blog, and I've been speaking with him and Brad Kaiser, and I came to this seminar. I knew quite a bit when I came here, but I've learned quite a bit that's going to help me tremendously in helping clients.
And I actually sent an email to Neil Garfield asking him a question about a default judgment, which he immediately the next day I received a call back, and my name was left on the blog, and by that I've received probably 10 to 12 clients.
And I'm really glad I made a choice to come down here to attend the seminar. I've been reading up on Neil's blog for the last couple of months, and it's true it's hard to read the blog, but you get the right sources, and it's been helping my practice tremendously.
It was a very, very valuable experience. I learned a lot today, and I traveled 1,000 miles, and I'm so glad that I did.
3,000 miles. Red eye last night, and I'm leaving at about 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So if you're considering coming to this seminar and you're not sure whether or not you want to take these cases, if you want to reach a comfort level with them, you need to come. It's been a great thing for me. The materials I'm going to get to take home, and just having the contacts of the individuals I've met here and the cards that I've exchanged with other persons, it's been great.
I came here from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, flew across the country to come to attend the seminar. I found out about it by accessing the website that Mr. Garfield's put together. Had found some extremely useful information there.
Actually, I traveled from Denver, Colorado on a short time frame, and I flew in my associate from New Hampshire. He actually came from another trip, so we both flew in on short notice because I found out about the seminar late last week. And even though I paid an exorbitant amount for airfare, the seminar was extremely worth it, priceless.
Al Pacino's going to play him in the movie The Story of the Mortgage Meltdown. He was great. Sounds and looks just like him.